Hi guys. Hey, it's winter time. Getting there. Got the snow, got my snow tires on. My Schwalbe Ice Biker Pros, which I highly recommended because they handle this stuff very well. They do clickety clackety and all that noise. So, let's go for a ride. It's been a while since I've been on my bike. It's been gloomy, kind of. Temperatures hasn't been very cold, but did a little bit of snow. Just been gray skies, mostly. And also I've been, kind of busy. But today I have an interesting story. I don't know. This relates to kind of e-bike and the changing of lifestyle I've been going through. I mentioned I've been weightlifting. That's like month 4 now. Started in September. And I've definitely noticed an increase in strength from the weightlifting. That's obvious. I mean, it's expected. And I've also been riding my e-bike for about a year and a half. And so basically it's kind of transformed my body a bit. I'm much fitter, healthier, happier. However, I may have entered a danger zone. Let me explain what's going on here. So I'm following a program. I'm actually training with a bodybuilder, and he's like kind of tailoring it specifically for me, like, just opening my shoulders and that, and no real heavy weights, no like a lot of really proper techniques, kind of bodybuilder stuff. So I'm not using things like deadlifts and squats and that kind of stuff. But I don't see him. I only see him like a couple of times a week. And in the meantime, I've taken up a membership at the Y, and I'm following some of the programs there, which kind of relate, just putting it all together, and it seems to be working pretty good. However, the cardiovascular part has got me a little alarmed because I have a very elevated heart rate that I wasn't really aware of until I hit the exercise bike. And when I compare like the amount of exercise and the effort on my e-bike compared to the exercise bike, like right now my heart rate is probably at about 130 to 140, and I could go on and have a conversation and be a little bit more winded, because you guys, if you're watching my channel, you see how I ride. I tend to sprint. And speaking of which, okay, for instance, here's a change. I'm getting ahead of myself here. You see this big hill up here? That's the Beatty Hill. I'd sprint up that. The problem is, when I get to the top, I've well exceeded the limits that I should be at my age, at 56. So, in relation to the exercise bike, when I did a fitness test, I was hitting 186 BPMs, and I wasn't as winded as I would be if I would have climbed that hill. And also, if you look at my workout video that I did, you'll see that I got pretty gassed when I went up that one hill. I think it's Brebeuf. It's a similar hill, not quite as steep as the Beatty one, but it's a longer one. It's long. And I picked a high gear and I mashed up it. And when I got to the top, I got gassed, and it took me a couple of minutes to be able to talk on the video. Now, if I take that experience and apply it to what I felt like on the exercise cycle that was monitoring my heart rate, I would have been probably in the 190s, okay? Now, for a 56-year-old guy, that apparently is an eye opener, because when I told this to my doctor, just to go, I got to get a prescription for my asthma medication, and I really do think this is related to asthma, so I'm going to get to that. And the other thing is, before I get carried away here, this is not unique. I'm very unique. This is not something that I would think is happening to other people who are getting into e-biking or are in the middle ages like me. I don't think you would have the same problem. I think this is a unique scenario that's going on here that may have to do with the weightlifting, because I've become stronger and my muscles are more able to handle more, and so I'm pushing harder because I'm just like that. And that my cardio hasn't adapted and caught up. Plus the medication that I take, the puffers, do as a side effect increase your heart rate. So, and I've been on those puffers all my life pretty much. I need them. I always have to have them. So it could be that my body has adapted to this heart rate, and it's not. I may not be as in danger as what the charts and everything say. But for this reason, when I brought this up to my doctor, that hey, I did an exercise bike. I've been lifting weights. Yeah, great. But I'm a little concerned about my heart rate because when I tested on the e-bike, on the exercise bike, it tells me I'm in the 180s. Like before I'm panting, and then I can do 150 like I probably am right now all day long. And then I do this 3 or 4 times a week. And his eyes just opened up and he goes, oh my God. So he goes, come see me today. I'm on my way there now. We're going to set up an appointment with a cardiologist. So this is an interesting issue. And so in my inquisitive little mind of mine, I'm thinking, am I really out of shape? Or am I in excellent shape? Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, is my cardio, like the heart part of my cardio, is it like really struggling? Because I did so much anabolic, you know, like weight training, which, yeah, okay, increases your cardio, but I mean, it's a bit of a different than an aerobic exercise, like I'm doing now. Yeah, I'm just confused. I think I'm in good shape. I mean, I'm in a better shape than I've been in a long time. Probably getting close to the best shape of my life if I keep this up. I was pretty active when I was younger, obviously. And I never let that asthma stuff slow me down. I never did. Because I realized when I was young, with skiing and with all that if I just worked out and if I stayed in shape, that my asthma would be better. And I maintain that attitude, like, you know, like I still need it, but it's mostly a problem when I'm not working out. When I'm too sedentary, like over COVID, like when I started the reason why I want to get an Ebike is I hated that I was out of shape, and I didn't want to. I just made sense, right? So anyway, so. I don't know. What do you think? I mean, I'm gonna go find out. I'm gonna go find out what's going on, and I may have to peel it back. I don't know. I don't really want to, but or maybe I could just carry on and just, you know, I got a fast heart rate. Okay, well, there you go. That's who you are. That's how it is, and enjoy. I mean, really, this is a 20-year-old. I have like the heart of a fucking 20-year-old, or something. I don't know. I don't know what's going on. I really don't. So I'm gonna let the cardiologist figure this out. Oh, I'm in the wrong gear. Okay. But in the meantime, I'm going to try to avoid hitting excessive. Like, I'm going to try to avoid gassing out. I'm probably going to have to get a Fitbit monitor on my, and you know, keep track of my heart rate. I don't really want to do that because then it's just becoming a bloody obsession. You know, Jesus Christ. Like, really? I got to worry about that stuff? Oh, God. So, I don't know. Nice out, isn't it? So I'm kind of taking a long way to the hospital because I just want to get a bit of a workout at the same time. That lady's probably swearing at us bikers, "Get off the road, you!" In Italian, of course. So it's just basically, just kind of slow down. The other thing, like doing like stuff like the weight training with the squats and deadlifts and stuff like that. That's another, creates a pretty big. Oh, I gotta concentrate here. Oh, these tires is like driving on riding on gravel. Okay, that's a crazy intersection. Yeah, I'm not gonna stay off that because I don't like those roads. It's too narrow, too fast. And then the snowbank, you know, they heard me complaining about it a lot last year, that's for sure. Okay, so one of these roads, York, I think it is gonna take me across. So I mean, just to wrap up this story, I guess we'll be just, I'm going to stay in the aerobic zone and try not to gas out, and we'll see if the heart rate goes down as I continue. But for lifestyle, I gotta tell you, it's I really like that what I did. I think it was a great to get on an e-bike, and my breathing has been so much better. It's so much better. I think the weightlifting did a lot too. Just all of that helped so much. Maybe I just gotta wait for my heart to catch up, or maybe I'm in great shape. I don't know. You see how confusing that is? So put a one in the chat if you think I got a 20-year-old heart rate. Put a 2 in the chat if you think I'm full of shit. I don't have enough viewers for that yet, but someday maybe. Alright, so let's just enjoy the rest of this ride here as I go down York Street. I gotta deal with this intersection. That's what a V10 Audi sounds like. Nice. Oh yeah. Nothing like a V10, man. Jeez. All right. Oh, let's just jaywalk through this here. All right. But these streets aren't so bad. They're slower. They're single lane. See, the double lane I find kind of alarming to ride on. Plus, it's got so-called bike lane here, which is just going to be a snowbank storage zone. They really hope the city does something about this. One of the guys online, Ebike mountain biker, this is his sole transportation. Like me last year, before I got my truck, I was my only way around, and he's got a petition going on to do something about the snow removal and to make it more bike friendly. I support that. Maybe I'll put a link or something there to his video in the petition, because it's a hazard. It puts us out in the traffic, and then you got to go on the sidewalk, and that's not any much better either. So let's hoping that they fix this. Temperature today about -2 Celsius. Comfortable. Nice and sunny. It's been first sunny day in about 10 days. And we'll see if I can do an entire season without wiping out. That's my goal. And getting into an accident. Of course. I've never been in an accident, by the way. I guess I'll go this way. Nice ride, beautiful day. The hospital's just up there. Is there like some kind of irony that I'm going to go see a cardiologist on an e-bike? Inpatient coming through. God. And my kids wonder, now I know why my kids call me a weirdo. I won't tell them though, of course. No, anyway. Where's the emergency? Okay guys, so I guess I'll come back with an update. I'm sure I got enough battery in the GoPro for after this. I don't know how long it's going to take. So I'll come back in a few minutes.
2 hours later.
Oh, looks like I'm going to live. All right, thanks. Okay. All right, so I just coming out of the hospital, and I had a blood test, ECG, blood pressure, normal. I'm normal across the board, except for my high heart rate. So I'm gonna go. They're gonna have me go through a machine, like an incline or whatever, and they're gonna do a stress test. So I got an appointment for that next week, and yeah. So the doctor is talking to me. He says, you're not getting any symptoms of heart problems. I guess they were concerned that I would get a heart attack. No heaviness in the chest, no weird pains down my arms. Just my silly asthma. But I had to get him to describe me what kind of chest pain you're talking about. He says, like a truck parked on my chest. Okay, well, I haven't had that. So, yeah. So I'll head back now. I gotta go do legs and then sound for Toe Jam Tequila tonight. So my timing is gonna be just right. By the time I get home there, I'll have to take off. So that didn't do bad. Like you see, the hospital system in Canada is pretty damn good, I'll tell you. They're like, I got triaged. I got in there pretty quick. I had to wait for the doctor because he was on call or something like that. But I mean, it happened pretty fast, and all this is going to happen quickly. You know what? I'm gonna go down the boardwalk here. There's nobody around. It's a beautiful trail. Let's do this. It's supposed to be a no bike zone, but really, this time of the year there. Let's do it. I'm a lot more scenic. So I can go through Bell Park on my way home. Hopefully this video looks good. I don't know. It gets kind of grainy when it's dark out. Yeah, so what I'm going to do, I'm going to modify my situation here. I'm going to avoid going all out, and I'm going to concentrate on the aerobic, meaning just not really going too much into where I'm panting, like with my workout video, where I was just running out of breath. Okay, that's a bad idea. I'm gonna back off from that and just kind of ride casually, and probably ride more and try to do something about that. I don't know what it's called. I think there's a name for it with the condition. It's because I'm actually kind of operating as if I was a 20-year-old, but I'm not a 20-year-old, so let's not kid ourselves here. This is why their doctor is taking it seriously. Why they're putting me, like, I don't think there's anything wrong with me, but we might as well find out, because there's a lot of elderly in the family, and I want to be one of them. Nothing like grown old, eh? So this is nice to get a chance to go down this trail. It's usually normally there's no bikes allowed here, so thank you. I hope you're enjoying the view here. Nice crisp December 2nd day. Along Bell Park. With my clackety-clack tires. My studded tires, yeah. Makes all the difference in the world. Wait till I get out on the hill this year. Oh boy, a couple of weeks, or I'll do a video on when I'm on the ski hill. That's going to be interesting. I'm going to be in like race fit. That's going to be hard to slow down, boy. Well, we'll deal with that when we get there. In case you didn't know, I'm a ski instructor, former racing coach, did all that stuff for many years. Very advanced skier. Taught for like, well over 15 years. At different stages, like I can get a job at a ski hill and I'll teach for a few years, and sometimes I'll run the program. I ran the program in Timmins for a couple of years. But I haven't skied since I blew up my knee, which was in 2018, I think it was. That was a freak kind of an accident, low light, end of the day, showing off. It was one of those accidents that was very silly. And it tore my ACL, tore my MCL, hyperextended my meniscus. I had 3 major injuries in my leg. It took over 2 years to heal, and another 2 years for the pain to go away. And now I'm not feeling it anymore. I feel it a little bit sometimes, but my strength has returned to where it's been. So it'll be like it never happened when I get back on the hill. It's been 6 years now, 5-6 years. I'm looking forward to it. And who knows, maybe I'll get back into teaching. I'll check it out. I'll see what their scenario is over there. If they're in desperate need of teachers or not. Maybe they are, I don't know. Oh, yeah, it's coming through, guys. All right, thanks. All right, let's skedaddle on home. Open her up. Open her up, Buttercup. Oh, almost heading home, almost back home. Well, anyway, thanks for coming along for the ride for my hospital checkup. Again, we have a little strange little scenario going on here. Nobody seems to understand it. I don't. But according to tests, I got nothing to worry about. Well, it's just the way I am, I guess. Heart aflutter. Come on, change. Heart's a flutter. I'm probably going to get a Fitbit too and drive myself crazy with that. But I'm not going to go on about it too much though. I don't want to make my videos all about, you know, but I'm just going to keep it to this one. And maybe do an update after. And in the meantime, I'm just going to slow down. I'm just going to modify my exercises so I don't get winded. And just work on lowering that heartbeat. Taking less asthma medication I think will help a lot. But definitely my blood pressure went down. From the exercising, so that's great. 140 over 80. It's been into the 100s before, not that long ago. My blood pressure was high, and that went right down. So that's very good news. Lost about 20 pounds. More good news. And I never felt better. And I guess that's what matters most, eh? So, with that said, we'll see you guys later. And thanks for checking in. I hope you enjoyed the ride, and please like and subscribe.